Hello, everybody. Welcome to the newest episode of Championship Conversation. I'm your host, Cassius Williamson. Today, I have a very special guest, 2018 Newcomer of the Year, All-State cornerback, All-State receiver. This year, he led the state in receiving yards. Man, if you haven't figured it out already, our guest today on the show is none other than Jaiden Henry of the Van Buren Pointers. Jaiden, did I miss any accolades? Because I see you have some behind you right there.
No, not that I can think of.
Jaiden, welcome to the show. Glad you can make it. I know you like to travel back and forth to Shawnee to do one-on-one, to do summer camp with your team. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with us today.
Man, no problem. Happy to be here.
Man, this is long overdue. We should have done this in the fall. That's my bad, but, it's hard to get pretty boy Jaiden on the show. Jaiden on this show, I usually tell my guests, this is just a conversation between two friends. This is no normal interview. Matter of fact, it's not even an interview. It's just a conversation. So are you ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
All 3 years in high school, you played in a different conference. What was the transition like for each conference?
It was fun. I mean, it was a new challenge every year. Getting to face new teams, new people, because sometimes you can get in a lull of going against the same people, kind of knowing what to expect and stuff like that. But with me playing in the 4A my sophomore year against people that I've grown up playing against, and then junior year bumping all the way up to 7A to play dudes that I knew of but never really got to go up against because they were just at bigger schools than me. Getting to finally go up against them, that was a challenge, but it was fun. I was really excited to get to go and play up against the top competition in the state, and then dropping down to 6A. There were still a bunch of powerhouses that's in that conference, and so it was just a new challenge every year, getting to go up against new guys and new teams, and it was fun.
Speaking of every year as a receiver, you got better, more yards, more catches. What was the motive to be able to do that?
I just like having the ball in my hands. And so as a receiver, my sophomore year, I was kind of splitting time at receiver and quarterback. And then junior year, I was new to a system. And then senior year, I was a receiver in the system that I was returning to. And so I think that had a lot to do with my catches going up and my productivity going up, because both years prior to my senior year, I had good average of yards per catch and stuff like that. It just, I wasn't getting that many touches due to my either lack of experience in the system or lack of time at receiver. And so when I was finally able to just hone in on being a receiver in a returning system, we were able to make some magic.
Speaking of magic, 1,281 yards. Led the state in yards this year. Congratulations. What do you do in the offseason or even during the season to be able to put up big numbers like that?
Just hours and hours of work. I mean, my dad always told me that if you want to be the best, and you got to work like the best. And so that stuff doesn't come easy. It takes hours of working on your craft and spending time perfecting it with timing and route running and just being crisp and working on your hands and hand-eye coordination. Just a bunch of little stuff that all come together to make a big product. And I wouldn't have been able to do all that stuff without my quarterback, Gary, and without Connor Brady helping me in the off season. It was just some guys that were willing to put in the extra work with me to help develop myself as a player. And so a lot of hard work.
Now you're going to Oklahoma Baptist next year. Congratulations. I know you were working hard to go to a school, and in the end, you said that was a dream school of yours. So congratulations. What can Bison fans expect to see from you freshman year?
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, just somebody that's gonna work hard. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm over there to play ball, and I'm excited to get on the field with those guys. I mean, I'm not expecting too much, but I'm definitely not selling myself short by any means. I'm just ready to get over there and ball, and we'll see how the story unfolds over there.
Now, for this last question, serious question at least, we're going back to senior year for a second. Now, this year was a special year for you. Even though we had COVID and people couldn't come to the games, it's still a special year. Describe the feeling of playing for your dad and with your brother for your senior season.
It was awesome. I mean, growing up, I always got to watch my little brother play and watch him do his thing. And he's a special talent. And so being able to play with special guys it makes the load easier on you, because yeah, I'm a good player, but when you put a good player with another good player, you kind of got to pick your poison. And so having another weapon like him on the other side of the field on offense and defense, I mean, it's kind of the double-edged sword there. I mean, you really got to pick which one's the lesser of the two evils, because we were a tough combination to get around and to handle. And so that was a blessing. And then having dad on the sidelines with you, the biggest cheerleader, I mean, the biggest motivator, the person that's going to get on you the most, because at the end of the day, he knows what you can do the best more than anybody. And so he doesn't let you slack off at all. And that's part of the reason why I'm sitting in the position I am today, getting ready to go play college ball, is because of him pushing me and just not letting me settle. And so being able to have a weapon like your brother and a motivator like your dad, there ain't much more you can ask for.
Especially for a senior year.
Right.
So, championship conversation, we like to get to know our guest a little bit better than the average person. You know what I'm saying? So we got the seriousness out the way. We'll come back to the seriousness at the end, but for right now, we got it out the way. What I want to know is, what is your favorite home cooked meal? Because I know you get a lot of good ones. So I just want to know which one your favorite is.
Well, I have two siblings. All right. And so we're two siblings at the house. And so we're always on the move. We're always on the go. We're really not ever home.
Right.
But when we are able to be home, my mom throws down in the kitchen. It's hard to pick a favorite because she's got a whole lot of stuff that is like, hey, what's for dinner? This, okay, bet. But I have to say, it's probably her homemade chicken nuggets with mac and cheese. She throws a little bit of cayenne pepper in the mac and cheese with some green beans. It's undefeated.
Hey, looks like I'm gonna have to be spending a little bit more time at the Henry house. She throwing down like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we done got the food out the way. Let's talk about entertainment for a little bit. What's your favorite TV show to watch? I know you watch a little bit of everything: Netflix, Disney Plus, regular TV. So what's your favorite one to watch?
Right now, my favorite TV show, hands down, has to be All American. Has to be All American. There's no, I mean, ain't nothing to compete with it.
Do you feel yourself in Spencer James' shoes sometimes?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Shout out to all the number 11s out there.
And it helps. Yeah, it helps. He's number 11, repping.
Okay, so I know you're a big music guy. Music is a part of a lot of our lives, especially me and you. So if you could choose one song to play every time you walked into a room, no matter what room it is, for the rest of your life, what song would you choose and why?
It may have. It may have to be. This may come as a surprise to you. May have to be Kanye West. Can't tell me nothing. And that first 20 seconds, la la la, walking in the door. Come on now.
I think a lot of people feel swag when they hear them first couple lies, and then when the beat drops and the person in the background is going, oh.
Hey. Theme song right there.
That's a great confidence booster.
Oh my.
And one of my close friends said if that was his walk-up song, you better throw 4 in the dirt. Because he hitting it all the way out. If you don't throw 4 in the dirt, he hitting all the way out on that one. All right, so I know you like the Marvel characters, the Avengers. Who's the best Avenger?
Come on now. Hey, I see him over your head right there. Come on, Wakanda forever.
Okay.
Black Panther.
He back here somewhere. Yeah, he over there by Kobe. That's a good person to be by, Kobe. Okay. So yeah, I like Black Panther. He's probably my second favorite though.
Second.
Yeah, I gotta go with Spider-Man, man. I've been rocking with Spider-Man forever. All right, back on music. Rod Wave or NBA Youngboy?
That dog.
Let me know. You let me know right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Not now?
Yeah, but right now. Yeah, you gotta pick one.
I don't know. Probably. Probably Rod Wave, bro. Rod Wave just that's my default. That's my default is Rod Wave.
You can't argue with Rod Wave. Soulfly. He done dropped a couple good albums back to back to back.
Yeah, back to back to back.
Soulfly, Pray for Love, and I forgot what was before that.
Oh yeah, he dropped the deluxe to Pray for Love.
Yeah. And then so
gospel, PTSD.
Right. So we're rocking with Rod Wave. Okay. I gotta say that's a little shock to me. I say that. That's a little, especially how you came at me when I picked Lil Baby over NBA Youngboy.
Nah, because I don't know. I used to be a heavy Youngboy fan.
Mm-hmm.
I still love Youngboy, but it's just, how kind of artists or songs kind of tie to people in your memory.
Yeah,
I got a couple of them, and
okay.
Rod Wave and with Youngboy, so it's just I prefer Rod Wave over Youngboy.
Drake or Michael Jackson? Pick one right now.
Drake.
You said what? What did you say? I didn't hear you because you kind of answered it too quick.
Drake.
Man, please, man. Hey, that's the end of the championship conversation. I don't like to interview people with bad opinions, and that one was really bad. You know what I'm saying? Man, how? Man, PYT, come on. No, don't be singing. Don't be singing along.
Okay, nah, bro.
Singing along, man.
Because Drake can go from. I like Drake more.
What can he go from?
I like Drake more just because he can go R&B and he can go hard hip hop too.
Mm-hmm. And Michael Jackson can go rock, pop, rap, anything.
What rap Michael Jackson do?
Man, look, he ain't done no. He was singing in the club. You know what I'm saying? Oh. If he had to make a rap album, he could do it.
Hey, guess what? Michael Jackson wasn't a rap song. You know whose rap song he was in?
Who?
Drake.
Yeah. Hey, but look, we're gonna move on because I can't even believe that you said that right there. Disney Plus or Netflix?
Me personally, I like Disney Plus more just because I'm a big Disney kid at heart. Like I still catch myself sometimes like I'm bored. Let's go watch some Disney Plus. Just takes me back to the childhood, you know. Simpler times.
You on Disney Plus, are you watching more shows or are you watching movies?
Movies.
What's your favorite Disney Plus movie?
No, buddy. See,
Cause I mean, it's a couple good answers, but there's some wrong ones.
And I can't be exposing myself on championship conversations like that.
Hey, that's what championship conversation. We get the inside scoop on this show. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, shoot. I like movies on Disney Plus more than TV shows because I'm not a fan of all the spinoffs and stuff.
Right.
But
makes sense.
I like my favorite one. My favorite Disney movie could it depends. I got top 3 is Lion King. I like the live action Lion King.
Okay.
I like Let It Shine.
Okay.
And High School Musical 3. I'm sorry. I love that movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found somebody who has the worst opinion of all time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got a couple more for you. Which bad boy, Will Smith or Martin?
Will Smith.
Mike Lowry. Come on now. Okay, best snow cone flavor.
Honolulu with cream.
Okay, because we're running out of time, I'm gonna just keep it pushing. But Spider-Man is the way to go. Spider-Man is the way to go. Okay, I know you like chicken wings, because, who in the right mind doesn't?
Right.
Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop? You said Wingstop?
Wingstop.
And walked off the set with it?
Wingstop.
Hey, for once, we finally agree on something.
Good stuff. Good.
Because Wingstop, not only do they have the wings, but they got the immaculate ranch.
Immaculate?
Yeah, immaculate. I'm using big words on championship conversation.
Fries.
And the French fries. That's what I'm saying. The French fries hit different. And on the French fries, you get about like a whole basket. Buffalo Wild Wings, they give you them little skinny fries. So like 10 or 15 of them. But hey, I'm glad we can finally agree on something.
Finally.
It's the first time in our whole life we've ever done that.
It's okay.
Okay, so last but not least.
All right.
It's an important question. I gotta get serious. I know we done had some fun on here. Who or what inspires you?
Like people? Who or what? Who
or what?
My dad inspires me. Yeah, my dad had to take the cake on that one. Easy. Because when I was younger, that wouldn't be the case. That wouldn't have been my answer. Not because of nothing that happened, but as I get older and the harder and harder I see life can be, and just juggling stuff around and how you can get hit in the face with obstacles left and right, and it's so easy just throwing the towel. Like getting older, I kind of see how much my dad has done for my family and he's gone through in life. And so just seeing that he just Euro stepped all those obstacles and kept pushing, because at the end of the day, he had his goals that he wanted to get done and he had responsibilities he had to take care of. He didn't let that phase him and took it like a champ. And so just seeing how no matter what life hits you with, you still control your destiny is probably the biggest thing that I've learned from watching my dad as I've grown up.
Man, sounds like an amazing guy. And I can testify to that. Mochik is an amazing guy. He's more funny than he is amazing. I gotta leave him alone though, because You know, he's super strong now. He ain't just regular strong. He's super strong. But
so.
shout out Mo Cheek. He not only hit the ceiling, but he went through the ceiling. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, hey, Jaiden, this was long overdue. I gotta say, I had a great time.
Oh yeah.
I'm over here looking at the timer. We've been on here for 20 minutes. It don't even feel like it.
No, I thought it was close to 12.
Yeah, I thought it was like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But Jaiden, thank you for coming on the show out of your busy schedule. I see you flashing your jewelry, your earrings, got your little mini afro going, you know, got all your accolades behind you, got your poster, got your high school degree behind you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, we made it.
Yeah, we made it. But everybody, that's the end of this episode for Championship Conversation. I would like to thank my guest, Jaiden Henry, for coming on here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're on Twitter, retweet. If you're on Instagram, repost.
And follow me.
Oh, yeah. Follow Jaiden. All his socials are the same. Jaiden Henry at 11. I don't know him by heart, but they'll be on the screen somewhere. Yeah, your Twitter, your Instagram, Snapchat will be on there too. You might as well throw that on there.
Everything.
Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining. Jaiden, he was an amazing guest. I hope y'all laughed. I had a great time. I hope he had a great time. 100%. And I'm your host, Cassius Williamson, and I'll see you next time.
One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone.
The next day you're gone.
One day you're